All right, welcome to the Hair Metal Guru. My name is Anthony. They call me the Guru, and today I'm doing something dramatically different. Okay, and not something terribly original. Many other people have done this, but I'm going to give you the Guru's take on the new Motley Crue single, "Dogs of War." So, I have heard this song before, but it's more been in passing. I've had it playing as I've been doing something. So this will be my real, honest gut reaction to the Motley Crue single. I'm going to play it. You're going to watch me listen to it. I'll stop it from time to time and give my opinion on vocals, on riffs, and what have you. So, but I did say that I will continue to do this, so hopefully you can see this. This is a framed ad for the LA Guns Cocked and Loaded album. I love this album and I love this artwork. Original LA Guns ad. So this is the kind of shit that is framed all over my house. So, hey, check it out. Hopefully that shows up on the video. All right. So the Dogs of War song, written by Tommy Lee, Nikki Sixx, and John Five, produced by Bob Rock, who produced the biggest selling Motley album of all time, Dr. Feelgood. So there is a video out. There's a lyric video. Hey, it's got millions of views. So and I think 46,000 likes on it. So apparently there are a lot of people who like it. And, it's been talked about all over X. So I've had people ask, hey, why don't you do more like reviews and things like that of current stuff? So I do plan on doing a review of the new Sebastian Bach CD. But the first kind of review I will be doing is Motley Crue's Dogs of War. So let's get into it. And let's see what the Guru thinks of this song. Okay, let me stop right there and say that that opening riff, I like that. That sounds cool. Okay, like I'm not at all disappointed when I hear that opening riff. Okay, I don't know about that bastards part, but I'm still liking the opening riff. Let's continue. Okay, so here's the first chink in the armor. How come, I'm not against bands saying that they have to grow, And I understand when people say, hey, I can't just always try to rewrite Shout at the Devil. Well, number one, why not? That's what AC/DC does continuously every album, and it seems to work out for them. But when I get into that guitar riff, when I hear that guitar riff, and similarly to the new Mick Mars single, how come growing always seems to sound like late 90s post-grunge rock, like stuff you might hear from nu metal bands? How come the riffs are always similar to that? So, okay, that's what that riff the opening riff I kind of liked, but now it's late 90s. Okay, so let's continue on. Okay. What the fuck is that? All right. Hold on. Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, even if, you know, I wasn't big on the late 90s guitar riff, but like that change when Vince comes in vocally, sounds like shit. Don't let the dogs, what? And then the music just fades out. And, I mean, it's not like that Vince sounds so bad, but I mean, that just, it's not catchy. It sounds horrible. There's nothing to it that grabs me. So, okay. Okay, here comes the late 90s guitar riff again. This, I mean, it's better than when the singing first started with the verse. Vince sounds okay. You know, you can tell they really down-tuned everything because obviously he's not going to hit the same high notes that he was going to hit back in the day. But, you know, so maybe that's why a lot of these bands are down-tuning shit, is to help vocally, but it still doesn't sound good. There's that opening riff again that I kind of like. Okay, these verses are, that's horrible. I mean, I you know, I'm sure there are people who like it, okay? And obviously. But, and okay, I'm a huge Motley Crue fan, all right? And I you know, I'm sure there's I love the 94 album. I love the 5 earlier albums up through Dr. Feelgood. But I like a lot of new music, but I'm not going to just say that I love this because it's Motley Crue. No. Like I'm not going to lie. Okay? Like if you watch the shit that I do, you are going to get my honest opinion. And so I promise that to my fans, you know, or whatever, if I have fans, the people who watch my shit, I'm going to be honest. So I get that some people are they're gonna kiss Motley Crue's ass and say everything they do is great. I'm not going to do that. Okay? So these verses, there's some interesting guitar riff. There's a lot of late 90s sounding shit. And these verses just are fucking horrible. Jesus. Late 90s guitar riff. Now, did you know, like the song has a pretty positive message, like don't let the bastards get you down. And hey, I can dig that. But in the video, as they're singing about don't let the bastards get you down, the AI generated images of Motley Crue are getting their asses kicked all over the place. Like the bastards are definitely getting them down. You know what I'm saying? Like John 5 just got cut in half, and Nikki 6 just got his ass kicked off a building. Like, wouldn't you have thought they wanted to portray them more like late 70s Kiss, like superheroes, like they're gonna go out and whoop some ass instead of getting their asses whooped? Like, what kind of message are you sending? You know that we're a bunch of pussies? Okay, here's the John 5 guitar solo, and I've heard a lot of people speak well of it, so I'll give you my thoughts afterwards. Okay, I think it's over. Okay, I've never been one I've never been one to have a guitar solo doesn't determine to me whether I like a song or not. It can add to a song and it can detract from a song if it's not very good. So no, there's nothing wrong with that guitar solo, but it doesn't save what, in my opinion, is a shit show. So fine, it's a good guitar solo. Like obviously John 5 is a talented guy, but that doesn't change what's happening here, and what's happening here is fucking horrible. There's the one time that Vince sounded reminiscent of old Vince, was that scream. I actually I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that scream. But vocally, the rest of it is just, and I get it. The dude's older. I get it. You know, I'm 51. I can't do the shit that I used. I can still do a lot of shit. I'm in pretty good shape. But there's a lot of shit that I can't do now that I could when I was younger. So I understand that. But, you know, I'm evaluating the song on whether I like it in relation to the rest of the Motley Crue catalog. And so, you know, I can't be like, okay, well, yeah, he sounds like shit, but I enjoy it because he's older and can't. No, you rate music based on, you know, your history with the band, and vocally sounds like shit. Late 90s. Like now I'm just starting to get bored and I want it to end. The bastards are getting me down, to be honest. The bastards are getting me down. And then you get to the end of the video where they're all snorting some green shit so they can still act like they're all dangerous, you know, and glorify the drug use, whatever. Okay, so I hate this song. It's horrible. Okay, there's really not, you know, saying that, hey, I didn't mind the opening guitar riff. Well, if you go into a song saying like, hey, it's not horrible, if that's the best thing you can say about a song, then that's pretty shitty. So here's what I'm gonna say to the fans who say, well, Motley Crue needs to grow. They can't They can't, you know, just keep trying to sound like they did in the past? Why? Why not? Well, why not? Like, they don't like how they sounded in the past? You know, it doesn't work for you know, you can't even occasionally go, you know what? Man, it was so fun when we did the Shout at the Devil album, when we did Too Fast for Love, when we did Dr. Feelgood. What would the fans do, excuse me, if Motley Crue came out with some raw, fucking, almost punky, 80s, you know, slamming guitar riff? You know, something that would have fit on Too Fast for Love and in that Shout at the Devil, you know, era. Fans would lose their fucking minds if Motley Crue did that. What would be wrong with doing that? There's nothing wrong, you know? So, hey, yes, hey, grow, you know, try some new stuff. That's okay. But to act like, no, you can never try to resemble anything you did in the past, I think that's stupid. You know, that's dumb. To say like, no, you can't even revisit the past. You know what? I love listening to 80s rock still. I like a lot of new music. Okay? There are a lot of new bands that I like. I happen to be a big punk rock fan. All right? But I still love to listen to old 80s rock. So if I were going to start a new band, I would probably be interested in playing some punky music. But I would also be very interested in playing a musical style similar to the music that I grew up with, that I fell in love with. You know, shit like classic Motley Crue. There would be nothing wrong with doing that. Anyway, this will probably be my shortest video ever. So, hey, there's my take on the new Motley Crue song. I know some people are going to be pissed off and give me shit, and that's okay. Like I hope people like the, you know, because I'm a Motley Crue fan. But that song is hard for me to listen to. And it doesn't make me excited about the future of Motley Crue. That's just my opinion. Hey, tell me what you think in the comments. You know, if you love it, tell me, and tell me why. Tell me why it would be a bad thing for Motley Crue to do something similar to the old days. You know? And hey, thanks for watching. Would love it if you like this. Would love it if you share it with your buddies. Would love it if you commented and all the shit that people tell you to do at the end of their videos. So, my name's Anthony. They call me the Guru. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, take care.